Okay, this is a shelving unit, and I'm using it as racks for 40 breeders. It works okay. It's kind of expensive. It's 150 bucks, but you do get basically two 36-inch racks out of it, so you can stack two high. However, they don't. Man, hold up. Let me get this out of here. Back to what I was saying. It's 36 by 18, so a little over that. So it should fit a 40 breeder, and it almost does. If it wasn't for these, the back of the rivet on the shoving things, they get caught, and it's too small. So what I did was I made this, this wood thingy that where's it? There it is. That fits right over that. As you can see, I think I made it, I believe it's 3/4 of an inch tall. Though I might be, don't quote me on that. But it sits above the rivet thing, so the aquarium will actually fit in there pretty good. So I made these a little tight, so I use a little hammer and just knock them down. But you can't really use it. I mean, I guess you could cut a little bit out of the rim of the aquarium, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I think, these, just set it up on the wood. On rimmed aquariums, the rim is the only thing that's actually, supporting the weight of the aquarium. So it goes around. I put these in so I can, I use grow lights in my aquarium, in my aquariums. And I put this in to hold one up, as you can see over here. It just, kind of hangs there. And, yeah, so I'll show you all how to put it together. It's a project source, $150 frickin' dollars. What are you gonna do? Honestly, if I was going back, I think I would just build them out of wood, because I have a bunch of 2x4s lying around. But especially since I had to make the wood frames anyway, that's like half of the stand. So I mean, I think I would have just gone. Is this leaking? I think my filter's leaking. No wonder that frickin' aquarium evaporates so fast. My gosh, it is. That sucks. But that puddle. Have to replace that. That really sucks. But anyway, I'll show you all how to put this together. These ones go on the side, and I like to go to the third one up for the bottom one. I think that's a good height, a few inches off the bottom, so you can still drain it without a pump, kinda. And these just kind of snap in. These are the long ones, are the long pieces. Who would have thought, right? It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but you just put in the little holes. I'm not pushing them down all the way yet. I'm not pushing them down all the way yet, as you can. Well, that doesn't come out very good on camera, but I'm not pushing it down all the way. I'll hit it with a hammer to get it down all the way. But yeah, you just put... Why is that wet? Oh, because I was putting... Oh, okay, no, don't worry about that. Yours won't be wet, hopefully. But the short pieces, short sides, long pieces, long sides. See, these little things go in the holes. This is the bottom. See, it's not flat, and this is the top. It is flat. I think it's pretty self-explanatory to put it together, but you know, maybe not for everyone. And shit, you need to put the aquarium in first before you put these things back on. So yeah, I'll show you how to take them out. Oh, that one's hard. Guess I pushed that one a bit too much, but they're pretty easy to come out. You have to put the aquariums in first because it's such a tight fit, which is unfortunate for me. I need a hammer on that one. Fairly light hit with the hammer is all you need. I would use, you know, like a plastic dead blow or like a rubber mallet or something, so you don't mess up this this metal here. You know, I wouldn't be using a claw hammer or like a metal sledgehammer or anything, but you can just oh, it's already up. Yeah, it's not too hard to hit. I'm not sure if you saw it, if I was in focus there, but probably not, I'm sure, but that's okay. Golly! Alright, I need to put this phone down and get this aquarium in, and I'll be back. Alright, I got the bottom one in there. It's not too bad. It's definitely easier with another person, but you didn't have to see the struggle. But it's not too bad. It took me maybe 30 seconds or so. And whenever you get down to the bottom, you kind of gotta rock it in corner by corner because it's such a tight fit. Anyways, I'll put the top pieces on and I'll be back. You can kind of see what I mean about the real tight fit here. See, just kind of a hair. If it was just a hair wider, that'd be great, but we can get it in. What we have to do is push these sides up. It's only on the sides that it's a bit too narrow, but if you push them up, it'll fit, and then you can tap it back down later, because you know, a hammer is a lot stronger than you pulling on it. So I'll get them up, and then I'll show you how I get it in there. The bottom one's a lot easier to put in, by the way. I don't really know why, but it is. So see, we got it in there, but you know, now it's not in the little hole. So what I like to use is a punch and a hammer. And what I do is you'll get the punch right on the little lip there, and I hammer it. And this one looks like it'll go in, but the last one's usually kind of hard. So I like to put a ratchet strap and kind of ratchet strap it so it's a bit closer together, and I'll show you how to do that too. But anyways, I'm just going to stick my punch right here and whack it with a hammer, and it'll go in the little hole. So I'll be back. And with a few little tappy taps, it's in there. This is up higher, you can see, but since it's still within the things, we can just give it a push down whenever we're done, and it'll go, right in there. Alright, on to the other side. Alright, so as you can see, this one is over more. No, you may not be able to tell, but I promise it is, and you can't get it down with just hitting it. So I'll show you how to use the ratchet straps here. Let me get it hooked up because I don't have 3 hands, and I'll show you how I hooked it up. Alright, so what I do is I just take the hook, kind of wrap it around the thing, as you can see. Same thing on this side. Get the ratchet strap and just start tightening it up. And you'll see it move. I kind of need 2 hands to do this because it keeps wanting to turn. So I'll be back once I get it. Or actually, that might be enough already. I don't want to give it one more click because I'll break it. But so now I'm going to see if that was enough. I'm just going to take this punch and hit it. You'll be able to see it like that. Probably not, but whatever. You can watch me hit stuff. And it's seated. See, that's all it took, was just a couple of taps. You don't need the ratchet strap for the first one, but I find you need it for the second one. So keep that in mind. Alright. Let me undo this real quick. Alright, I'll hook that, and see, we're still high, but we're in the thing, so we can just give it a push. And we're touching. Push. And there we go. It just shaves off a little tiny bit of little wisp of plastic in the corner there. So that's no big deal. And anyways, you can use these as a double stand for a 40 breeder. It may not be the best option, but I mean, it works. So if you're not handy, it's, you know, definitely the best option. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot easier than putting a you know, building a stand, so that's nice, but it's also more money. So, well, I mean, I guess if you count like paint and stuff, it'd probably be around the same. And I mean, I think it looks pretty nice personally. Just kind of got. I don't think it looks bad. I mean, I think an actual stand, yeah, sheathed and unsheathed, probably looks better, but you know, this is easier. So, and I like to use cut up whiteboards for my stands, honestly, because you can, you know, write stuff on it if you want to, and it's pretty cheap too. So yeah, anyways, if you didn't want to use this for a double stand, you could, you know, put some magnets on it and hang some light wood to, you know, cover the bottom part too if you really wanted to. But I don't even think you needed that, because I think it looks all right. So yeah, I guess I'll link it in the description if you want it. So bye. Okay, I figured I'd do an update on my stands since I haven't put the video out yet. Look at them schooling. Anyways, I'm gonna do an update on the stands, the shelf stands, because I haven't put the video out yet, and I figured might as well. It's been a month, maybe just a few weeks. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but yeah, it's been a while. If they were gonna do something crazy by now, I probably would have. I used some cut up pieces of, like, dang, it's dark in here. Let me open the window. That's better. I used some cut up pieces of, like, laminate floor samples you can get at, like, Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, to put on the bottom so it doesn't, in case it, like, wanted to mess up the concrete or something. I don't know. Figured it'd be a good idea to put those on. I also made these little shelves for it. This is all it is. Maybe you can see it from this. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. All it is just like a screw, just like a regular construction screw, And I didn't screw it all the way in. I left it hanging out a bit, and it just hangs on this lip here. Just the normal size screw. It doesn't need a washer or anything. The screw head's big enough to hang there. And they can support quite a bit of weight, quite a bit. And I just cut them off, the ends off with, I used an angle grinder, but you could use like a little saw or, however you want to do it. Looks like I'm out of fertilizer. I'll have to mix that up, but yeah, they're just two little pieces of wood, and I just used one screw. As you can see, I didn't even use two. I think this is like 1.5, and I think 3/4 inch plywood because I just had it laying around, And yeah, good shelves, I have my canister filters under it, and yeah.